Hello everybody. This is the first section, chapter, part of a kind of a long tutorial about .NET 8 Web API. I have called it .NET 8 Web API from A to Z. So this section is just an introduction. As you know, .NET 8 is going to be released in a final version very soon. One of the big aspects of .NET 8 is ASP.NET Core, which is mostly related to writing web APIs. So in this course, I have a plan to explain and work on a small solution absolutely related to web API rules and show you how to write a standard web API. If you go to Wikipedia or something like that, you will find something like this. What is web API? API is some kind of interface which has a set of functions that allow programmers to access specific features or data of an application, operating system, or other services. You might or you can say, then why did you start this course? We need more detail, more explanations to make everything clear and understand everything better. You are right. I give you right. So I'm going to show you some examples. Imagine your application has number of components. Component A, component B. If you want to have a relation between these two independent components, you need to have something in between, and it can be something like an API. Let me show you some more examples. Imagine company B needs the list of all the customers of company A. Data is changing second by second, so it's not possible to ask company A to export the data, store it in an Excel file, for example, and email to company B. It's not possible. So what is the solution? We need something like a gateway or a method in between. Then company B can call that method, input whatever they have to put as an input or something to show that they are allowed to do that, and then get the latest list of customers from company A. Look at this picture. Imagine you have mobile app, you have Windows app, you have web app. So if you had to create, I don't say have to because you shouldn't. If you had to deal with different backends to connect to different clients, you would be dispatched. It's so difficult. You create just one set of web APIs without paying attention to the client. The client should just be allowed to call your API. That's all. Then you don't pay attention to the type of the client. It can be anything. It can be a browser, mobile app, Windows app, an application on Mac OS, Linux, whatever. They just call and retrieve data or send data to your database or whatever. An API consists of an address and set of functions. It can be one or can be many. So see, the app via HTTP request connects to your functions. These things would be clear in next sections. Let me give you an example. I have created an API and published and deployed it on my website. So, bugandfix.com, client API is an address like this. And then a function name, subscribers. Imagine for whatever reason, for any reason, somebody asked me to give them the latest version of my subscribers. So by calling this is a function name, they can have the list of all the subscribers of my website. Or this one, I want to delete an article from my website, my weblog, my portal, whatever. This is an address, this is the function name, and this is then the article ID. By this they can say delete article, but what article? This article. That's all. It's not that difficult. So, what do we need? I start from the last one. In the next chapters, not soon, you need SQL Server in any edition. Express, Developer, Enterprise, Standard, whatever. Just SQL Server. Visual Studio 2022 preview is much easier, especially for newcomers. But if you feel comfortable with, I don't know, JetBrains, whatever, VS Code, that's fine, I don't care. But you should know how to deal with the latest version of .NET 8 preview version. You should know how to start and create a solution in any IDE as you wish. You should have kind of C# knowledge and a little bit knowledge about ASP.NET, but don't worry. As I said, I'm going to explain everything from A to Z. The only warning is that I am going to use C#12 features as much as I can. So if something was strange a little bit, you should go and find that change in C#, I mean from C#11 to C#12. But I will try to explain as much as I can. So, let's go to the next section. For one or more, 2 sections, be patient a little bit with me because I'm going to just show you slides and PowerPoint type of things. After that, we go to Visual Studio and start real things. Thank you so much. Be with me.